Have you ever seen a picture that stops you in your tracks? A single frame so striking and unvarnished it makes you rethink your ideas about beauty, individuality, and the freedom to be yourself? Today we're unpacking one of those moments, the bikini photos of Brandi Passante that have ignited conversation across the internet. Stick with me, we'll walk through what the images show, how the public reacted, and why this whole moment matters far beyond likes and headlines. First, a quick portrait of who Brandi Passante is for anyone joining late. She's known for a vivid public persona, bold, expressive, and unafraid to bend fashion rules. Over time she's built a reputation for lively self-expression, a distinctive style, and a refusal to disappear into the background. So when Brandi chose to share a series of very candid bikini photos, for many it felt less like a stunt and more like a natural extension of who she is. Visible, unapologetic, and firmly in control of her narrative. Let's be clear about the images themselves. These aren't hyper-retouched, overproduced shoots. The lighting is candid, the framing often straightforward, and there's an unfiltered quality that makes the photos feel immediate. In many frames you can read texture, skin, sunlight, movement, details that are frequently smoothed away in mainstream fashion spreads. Composition, expression, and the absence of heavy editing combine to create photographs that look like honest records of a moment rather than manufactured fantasy. That authenticity is part of what has made them so compelling. The reaction online has been predictably mixed and instructive. On one side are fans and many new admirers who praise the images as an act of bravery and a celebration of body confidence. They write about empowerment, self-love, and the importance of seeing real, unretouched bodies in public spaces. Numerous viewers have shared how Brandi's openness gave them permission to look at themselves differently, with less judgment and more acceptance. Those personal responses matter. For people who have felt excluded by narrow beauty standards, moments like this can be quietly revolutionary. On the other side, some critics argue the photos cross cultural or moral lines, or they worry about how such displays feed into a culture of spectacle. That debate is part of the broader conversation we're having as a society about modesty, public expression, and the boundaries of celebrity. It's worth remembering that media has always pushed those boundaries. What changes is how audiences interpret the intention behind the image. Is it provocation for clicks, or is it a genuine expression of identity? With Brandi, the context of her career and voice suggests the latter for many. Beyond applause and pushback, the most interesting consequence of this moment is the conversation it sparks about body positivity. In a world saturated with airbrushed perfection, Brandi's photos push back by showing what a real body looks like under natural light. That's not merely aesthetic, it's political in a sense. It challenges us to broaden the catalog of bodies we consider normal and admirable. The message is simple but radical. Every body tells a story, and every curve, line, and mark is a testament to a life lived. We also have to honor nuance. Public figures who share bold images accept they'll be read in many ways. That responsibility goes both ways. Creators assert their freedom to express, and audiences bring interpretations shaped by culture, upbringing, and personal values. Productive conversation respects both. Rather than collapsing into outrage or instant praise, this moment invites a slower, more reflective question. How do we make room for both personal expression and thoughtful criticism without erasing the person at the center? So what can we learn from Brandi Passante's photos beyond the scroll-stopping headlines? First, authenticity resonates. People hunger for images that feel real. Second, visibility can be healing. For some viewers, seeing a non-idealized body modeled with confidence offers a new template for self-acceptance. Third, cultural norms are always in motion. What shocks one generation can become a catalyst for broader acceptance in the next. If you're feeling inspired or challenged by these images, a few practical takeaways. Start small with self-compassion, curate a feed that reflects a diversity of bodies, and remember that confidence is a muscle, it grows with practice. And if you're curious, engage respectfully in conversations that expand rather than shut down dialogue. Before we wrap up, if Brandi's moment spoke to you, tell us why in the comments. Did it shift how you think about beauty or self-expression? Was it empowering or discomforting, and why? Your voice adds to the conversation. Thanks for watching. If you liked this deep dive, hit like, subscribe, and share. And remember, your truest form of beauty is the one you own without apology.